Good morning, everybody. Wanted to show this to you all. Apparently, a Wickham World has lost usage of her old YouTube account or YouTube account. So she's using this actually, this new one in order to continue, stay in contact. I wanted to spread the word about that, so at least we all gotta keep in contact in some kind of way, to where we're all at least aware of what's going on with each other's surroundings and whatnot, because you never know what's happening out there, um, especially nowadays with a lot of the events that have occurred throughout these last few months. But this is kind of like the same thing that happened with Nappy Headed Roots. Look, no matter how many times they do stuff like this, never give up the good fight. Never. Don't even ever do that. Understand this, that every bit of effort counts, and the fact of you reaching out to so many, it it shows just how much that they don't they can't stand stuff like this. They can't stand it that we seek out to go out there and educate the public on what they haven't been told about, of what they've been asleep from for all these years, or all these generations and stuff, right? And the thing is, it's not anybody's fault that people are being mind manipulated. It's not any of our, what I mean by this is not any of the victims' fault that people are being mind manipulated, but of course it's the fault of the perpetrators that are doing it. Now, this is something that happened with Nappy Headed Roots. There have been other scenarios to where, like, the perps have gone after, well, I don't know if any other scenarios with any truthers out there. I don't know if they've had to deal with anything like this. I do know that it's like there are people out there who promote so much truth that they get shadow banned. So as a result, I did try to look for this account, this actual YouTube account on the in the algorithm. Tried searching for it, but I couldn't find it. I really did. She's got videos up though. She does. What I can do is I can actually make a playlist, and I'll probably do this for Nappy Headed Roots as well, just so you all will be able to find them easily or get to them if you weren't aware. Um, I'm gonna make a playlist. I'll have it there with UK Awakened World, and I also have Nappy Headed Roots' new channel in there as well. So at least that way, they're noticed a lot more. Um, but man, there's so many people out there going through this, a whole lot, man. I am in the process of working on something that is going to be very, very useful. I'm not ready to showcase what it is yet, as I still need to collect the rest of the parts for it. It's not going to be easy, but I am determined to see this through. Uh, Other than that, as far as any other methods, I do want to go over some other useful shielding tips and whatnot. Anything else that maybe seemed usable, any type of things that have been known. But if I go into any of that, if I had to say anything, I would recommend, I would actually warn people about iron. Don't ever, iron is good, but don't ever take more than, don't ever take no two. No, I did, and let's just say it's not a good experience when you take too many of those things. So yeah, just if you ever take an iron, just take one, and make sure you always put a considerable amount of time before you take the other one. Now, I forgot what the condition it was, that happens as a result when you take, more than one of those things. But it wasn't nothing too serious. It was something I was able to treat on my own. I didn't have to go to the doctor or anything like that to get it looked at. But just be careful about that. Also, colloidal silver. There are some TIs who probably are using colloidal silver. I want to warn you, the best one you could always use is homemade. Why? Because the manufacturers out there, not all of them, but quite a considerable amount. A lot of these knockoff ones and some of these main brand ones are mixing colloidal silver with, and basic. Well, not, I don't know if they're even mixing. I think they're just promoting colloidal silver, which is really nano silver. Now, I previously used that myself, and I will say it caused tears of tissue. So don't buy into that. I didn't realize what was going on and how badly this stuff was getting until I had started, examining my body after a little while. So keep in mind about that. So in most cases, if I had to say anything, I wouldn't even use that stuff. Just to be honest, I really wouldn't. I can't even remember what the effects of colloidal silver what it's supposed to do, but it's best just to research into that. Tony Pondelisco probably would have the best info on that. He did do a few videos on a lot of that stuff. Now, when it comes to a lot of stuff, you remember you gotta stay away from the sugar. You gotta stay away from a lot of that. Um, Eating a lot of green veggies is good, but at the same time, you gotta drain the nano out of it. Tony Podlesko does a video on that, how he does it. I can't even remember how he does it since it's been so long since I saw that video. But yeah, there's that. There's other methods of shielding too, but the thing about this is that, and what I really wanted to do is with the project that I was working on, I thought about doing this, but like it would be way too expensive, and I gotta make sure that the plans are drawn up completely accurate. But what it was supposed to be is that, an actual shed of what you can just walk into, and like I'm talking about the ceiling from the walls to even the flooring. No, you can't have any metal in there. Don't ever go in there with no metal because it's too dangerous to do that. But the person would go in there and the clothing they would wear probably like, just to be on the safe side, sweatpants, since it's completely made out of cotton and whatnot and fabric. You would wear that along with some tennis shoes they didn't have, or maybe even flip flops. Flip flops would probably be better, and just a t-shirt or whatever, right? You would go in there in that, at least to be on the safe side. And then what this shed would do is it'd be completely designed and completely fixed up to where it would fry these things. Not only, literally just cut all of this mess. It'll just cut everything off. You literally got copper coils from every angle you can think of: the ceiling, the flooring, the walls, everywhere. But as you can imagine, that's a lot of copper, and that's a lot of money that it would cost to build such a thing. But it would be an actual room, and it would be an actual shed where you can just walk into, and boom, your stuff is just completely, all of that signal stuff is just completely cut off, and literally just being screwed around with to where they can't even attack you anymore. How effective that is going to be is determined. But in order to really effectively fry this stuff, you need to be able to, have the stuff be, you need to have the body being treated at the same time. Because of the way this nano stuff works, it just acts in a form of a swarm, such as, that I'm going to go into a good detail in the description of once I find the remaining parts of this video that I'm going to have uploaded. But I don't want to, give too much away for that because all the details is in that particular video. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Again, Awaken, I'm sorry, I did try to find it. I really did. But I looked through that algorithm and I cannot find this channel anywhere. Now, if any possible now in any possible situation, hopefully, she will be able to get her old channel back, but just in case, just so everybody will know, like I said before, I'll leave a playlist that'll have both her channel and Nappy's channel. Reason why I want to put Nappy's channel in there too is because a lot of people who were subscribed to him, a lot of those people don't even know that he even made a new channel. He's still getting new subscribers, but the thing is that, it's just a way to put the word out. If you all know if this has happened to any other targeted individual out there that, that you are confident and that is a TI, please let me know in the comments, and I will check them out and see about adding them also to that playlist as well. Anyway, until next time, please stay safe out there, everybody, and please stay strong always.